Right, thanks, Catherine. And yesterday we showed you how students on the Ole Miss campus are buying guns for convicted felons. However, it turns out students might not be their only source. Alcohol fireman and tobacco agent Lisa Green joins us to tell us more about this problem. Ms. Green, I'm wondering, is this an issue that's just going on in colleges, or is it happening other places?
No, this issue is not restricted to colleges. In fact, it's occurs less with colleges than it does with some other situations.
Okay.
Basically, the issue is not about colleges, it's about firearms straw purchasing and firearms trafficking.
Okay, and why has this become such an issue right now, and why is it all of a sudden kind of appearing in colleges? You know, are they targeting them because they think it's easier to buy them and get them from students?
Well, what we find through doing these investigations that these things kind of occur in a cyclical manner.
Okay.
It's like a bad guy will get an idea, oh, let me go to the college campuses. Oh, then maybe next month, hey, let me go over by the military bases. There are people that have contacts, you know, in different areas at military bases. Or they might just say, you know, I've got a relative who lives in Mississippi, let me go down and see if my relative can buy some firearms for me.
Okay, I see. Now, and who's recruiting these guns and where are they going?
Well, this is that would be a very long interview to go into that in detail. Basically, what the concept is to have the firearm purchased by someone else.
Okay. Because
the person who desires the firearm either cannot obtain it for one reason or another. They are convicted felon or otherwise prohibited, and there are several things that can cause you to be prohibited. And this individual wants to obtain firearms for furtherance of their own criminal activity. However, they don't want to be connected directly to the firearm.
I see. Okay.
So they get a straw purchase, what we call a straw man, or someone to
get it for them.
Get it for them, and be the front man or front woman to purchase that firearm. And generally, not generally, these people have to be someone who is authorized and legal, you know, can legally purchase a gun. They're not prohibited.
Right.
They're 21 years of age. They are a resident of the state, either a permanent resident of the state or a temporary residency, like a student going to college here.
Right, which is proving to be very dangerous, not only for the students, but depending on what, you know, is happening with the firearms.
And that's exactly what one of the problems is with this. Is an individual will be enticed into this criminal activity.
Right.
And they will go to the gun store and purchase the firearm. They're at times, in cases that we've done, are told this gun is going thousands of miles away, or this serial number will be removed, nobody will know it came from you. When in reality, even if the serial number is removed, we have the ability to recover the serial number and be able to trace that firearm. Okay. Or they don't even bother to remove the serial number because the individual that's using the gun or trafficking the firearm, they don't care about the purchaser, whether they be a college student, another resident of Mississippi, or friend of a friend, or whatever. They really don't care. That gun can then be used, once it's purchased and put in the hands of the criminal element, can then be used in furtherance of their criminal activity, which could be anywhere from doing armed robberies to trafficking narcotics to gang activity.
Very dangerous. So, and now what are you actively doing as the ATF right now to stop this?
Well, we routinely investigate cases when firearms are traced, and that's generally one of the best ways that we are alerted. We are also alerted by maybe tips. Somebody may call a tip. If someone tries to recruit a student, we would ask the students if they would contact us and let us know the identity of the individual. Exactly.
Take over from there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, we have a program that we work in conjunction with the National Shooting Sports Foundation, and it's posters. If you go into a gun store, you'll see it. It says, "Don't lie for the other guy," or I'd rather say, "Don't buy for the other guy."
Yes, in this case.
The form that must be completed when a person buys a firearm is called a 4473. It's an ATF form, and question number 11 specifically asks, is this firearm for yourself?
Great, and that's the main thing that people need to get to and stay away from.
And if you lie in that form, you're committing a federal felony, and that can ruin your life.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Green, for your time. Very helpful.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Sarah, in the studio.